You are at Lake Rant, where I rant about whatever my $10 a month plus patrons want me to rant about. You can get one of these by being one of those. This one's for Wapnator, who says, rant about male sex toys. Have you ever owned any? And if so, what kind and what did you think? If not, have you ever considered doing so? Obviously, feel free to discuss the difference in stigma against male sex toys compared to that against female ones. Is it okay for a man to have or use one while in a committed relationship, or are they just for single dudes? I'm partially asking this for my friend whose wife hasn't wanted to have sex with their since their son was born 15 months ago. When I recommended he get a sex toy to tide him over, he mentioned it to her, and she said it'd be weird and was against it, despite her having a box full of her own sex toys. Well, that's just fucking being a bitch. I mean, if you're gonna have them, why can't he? I mean, I guess if you're not okay with it, that's the compromises you gotta reach in a relationship. But damn, could you be, could you be more of a hypocrite than that? But anyway, I mean, as for male sex toys, I can't think of any. Well, I guess if you count a blow-up doll, I used a blow-up doll before that my friends got me for Christmas as a joke, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna let this go to waste. That was fun. Blow-up dolls can be fun. I think real dolls would probably be much more fun. I think if you were so inclined to have a fake spouse to fuck and you had the money, go with the real doll over the blow-up doll. It won't pop after a couple months. But as for male sex toys, like Tenga eggs is what I'm thinking of, or like those kind of things. I've never used any of the like masturbation toys or ass plugs or anything like that. But I mean, highly recommended. Check them out. Figure out what you're into. I don't see any reason not to. Like, other than, I mean, because you don't have to talk about it with anybody. Like, you don't have to go around telling people that you use male sex toys. So there's really no drawbacks, as long as, even if you did get found out or whatever, I wouldn't hang out with the kind of people who were going to, hold it against me that I was using a sex toy. I would probably berate those people and say, fuck you, you're ridiculous. And then, I don't know. I wouldn't even know what it's like to communicate with the type of person who would not be okay with it. But, is there a difference in stigma against male sex toys compared to female ones? I hadn't really thought about that, but I guess there probably is. I mean, I think as a guy, most guys are just like way more embarrassed about needing any help whatsoever in the realm of sex or getting off. Guys feel like they are meant to be these well-oiled sex machines that just work at all times, which you're not, like, even speaking from me as somebody who is a massive coomer, who can, have sex and jack off several times in the same day, even I, know that there's a limit. There's only so much I could do, and there's only so much I can do by myself. I can't always be in the mood. I won't always be turned on. And even when I am, I won't always have somebody to help, to relieve the stress. I won't always have, if anything, I would say that I don't know why I never bought any sex toys, actually. Like, looking back, I guess I was probably embarrassed, especially, like, as a virgin, anything sexual, I guess, is embarrassing to a lot of people. But, looking back, I think I would have been happier if I had had them. So, yeah, it does seem like women are more allowed to have sex toys. I don't really know why. I mean, it's weird to me. Like, if anything, I would find it, I find women's sex toys even weirder to have than men's sex toys, just in terms of what they do. Like, as a guy, if you're sticking your dick inside of an egg, it's not that much different from sticking your dick inside of your hand. But then again, a lot of people look down on that too. There's a lot of women who think it's, like, gross that when, you masturbate? That's gross. It's like, bitch, do you not know that's what everybody does? You're gross for not doing it. Your fucking pussy probably hasn't fucking had a... if you're not coming, how is it fucking cleaning itself? If you catch me, anyway, that's all I have to say.